During the process of exerting control the length of the serve well, because I believe many friends, when they go serve short and long, you want to have variation. You will encounter a situation, no matter how like the opponent knows it in advance. When you want to serve short, the opponent is waiting for you inside the table. When you want to serve long, the opponent has already taken a step back in advance. You can't restrict the opponent, then why can't you restrict them? Act as my opponent. You guys take a look up. If I serve short, I serve it like this. You also know it's a short serve. If I want to serve long, I pull my hand back like that. You also know I'm going to serve long. So our variation between long and short doesn't depend on whether my motion is big or small, nor does it depend on whether my force is big or small. Then what are the requirements for our short serve? Serve low, and the two bounces don't go out of bounds. And I can apply force to it. Only when I apply force will this ball have spin. After landing on the table, if I just touch it lightly, relying solely on slowing down, this ball will be slow and spinless. What about the long serve? In our concept of serving in a match, it is a concept of a surprise long attack. But if you show others such a wide open motion, then the meaning of your surprise attack is gone. If we want to do a surprise long serve, one is me opening up my stance to forcefully serve long to you. The other is my backswing motion is very small and now. I suddenly surprise you with a long one. These are completely two different effects. Actually, for the control of the serve's length, everyone must learn the first prerequisite is that both require exerting force. So how should this force be applied? First is the issue of the force application. When we go to serve a short ball, the force application I believe many people see others serving short balls with small motions and serving long balls with big motions. Is that so? Actually, it's not like that. What is the breaking method? Breaking time, everyone look, when I serve a short ball, I am also applying force. But my breaking will be relatively early, see? Come, 1, 2. My breaking will be relatively early. My hand goes 1, 2, Let me show everyone from the front, 1, 2, DA. I stop early. I am also adding force, adding spin. Without spin, this ball wouldn't curve, right? I'm also adding spin, 1, 2, add, right? Then my motion is small. It's because my breaking time is relatively early. So it appears that the motion is small. I am not simply shrinking my motion. It relies on this early breaking. What about the long serve? What does it rely on? Relies on breaking late. Relies on breaking late. Everyone look carefully. 1, 2. Right? You see this long serve I just did. It's not that at the moment of contact. I braked immediately, right? I first let this ball have a feeling of being pushed out forward. Basically, I reach the front of my body and only start braking here. Come. I'll do a few more for everyone. Everyone watch now, again. When I serve a long ball, for a short ball, I'll show everyone like this, right? Here, before reaching the front of my body. Hand stops, right? Stops. Everyone can also see I use snap power. I am adding force. Short ones. Then how should I serve the long ones? Look, 1, 2. Where do I brake? It's when this hand. The force is applied to the front of my body. Then I stop. One stops here. Stops here, the other stops here, right? So, we must have this braking. If you have braking, your long serve will have speed. Your short serve, when it lands on the table, the first and second bounces will be fast. What if I just do it lightly? If I don't brake? Everyone, look, if I want to have braking slow? 1, 2. Everyone, these two bounces compared to the leisurely ones after landing, these two bounces speed faster? So, everyone must learn to actively exert force and also actively brake. For a short ball, I brake a bit earlier. The ball is short. For a long ball, I brake a bit later. This ball becomes long. Okay, I'll demonstrate a left side spin for everyone again. Look, I'll show everyone like this. Short ball. I brake right here. Brake right here, right? What about my long ball? Do I have a bit more pushing force towards the front of my body? This makes it long, right? This makes it short, right? Short. Look, early braking. Long. Reverse pendulum, you see, when I serve, right? What do I also need? I also need to have braking. Go, right? Look, 1, 2. 1, 2, right? There is braking. Why can't many friends brake on their reverse pendulum? It's because they completely extend their wrist outwards. Then the force dissipates, right? There is no braking. So for the reverse pendulum, we always use the racket head pointing forward. To brake, see, when you want to serve a short ball, brake early. When you want to serve a long ball, brake late. Look here, I obviously send this ball forward a bit more, right? For the short ball, I stop here. Then what about the long ball? I stop further in front. Did you see, friends? Now I will use the penhold grip. Everyone to serve as well. Short ball, early breaking. Didn't serve this short one ball, well. Early long breaking. Ball, late breaking. Once you know how to serve it, once you know how to understanding of the spin deepens. Actually, for your serve, it will definitely be helpful. Serving and receiving, I recommend everyone practice serving well controlling length. The first point, breaking early or late. What's the second point I want to explain to everyone? Look, exerting force is actually not our body. Not just our hand exerting force alone. It always requires what? Waist and abdomen force. Everyone whether it's a reverse pendulum or a left side spin. Everyone look, at the moment I contact the ball, my ball and racket are very close to my abdomen. Everyone look, very close to my abdomen. This way, I can utilize the power of my waist and abdomen well to drive our fingers, wrist and forearm to create a higher quality, right? Including the reverse pendulum, my contact point is large. Look, am I at a position very close to my body? The ball right here. I'm not moving it to the outside of my body. Right? Left side spin 2. I can't move it to the outside of my body, very close to my belly. To serve from here, right? Including the hook serve as well. I'm also serving at a position very close to my body. Not holding it out individually. Outside. It definitely needs to use the force of our waist and abdomen. But serving short and serving long. The way our waist and abdomen apply force is also different. This way. Let's watch together. When you observe me serving a long ball, how do my waist and abdomen apply force? Everyone look. Everyone look. What kind of force is my waist and abdomen using? Is the body giving a forward pushing force? Everyone can observe a bit more carefully. Look, a forward pushing force from the body, right? Reverse pendulum 2. Look, 1, hook serve as well. Pushing force. Forward pushing force, right? Obvious feeling of a forward push. But everyone look, when I go to serve a short ball, how do my waist and abdomen exert force? Everyone look, 1, 2. My force. Now, everyone look, am I still pushing? I am not pushing anymore. High toss 2, 1, 2, right? I am not pushing with my abdomen anymore. What am I doing? I am contracting my abdomen. Contracting the abdomen, I want to contract the abdomen downwards. Contract the abdomen instead of pushing the abdomen forward. So when the abdomen applies force, everyone must pay attention. Is our abdomen pushing to exert force or contracting to exert force? When you contract to exert force, the force produced will result in a short ball. Look, friends, if we want to serve a short ball, but your body's power desperately pushes forward, this ball easily goes long, right? Then if we want to serve a long ball, our body desperately contracts then inward. It's very hard for this ball to continue being sent long. The waist and abdomen force. Short ball relies on contracting the abdomen. Look, short ball relies on contracting the abdomen. Relies on pushing the abdomen. So this is something many friends haven't noticed. A direction issue with their usual waist and abdomen force. Only knowing the belly is applying force, but not knowing which direction the belly should apply force. Friends, this is the power of the abdomen. Then it should be, one is contracting, one is pushing. Good. This is the abdomen. Then what do we serve next? What direction issue will I explain to everyone? Just now is the direction of force applied by the belly. Let's talk about the direction of force applied by the hand. Everyone look, actually, for side spin balls, take the hook serve for example. Let me first use the penhold grip to serve. Many friends serve it like this, right? Their serving method is like this. The hand is desperately moving forward. But if you watch this ball like this, as long as you apply force, this ball will definitely go long. It will definitely be long because your hand is pushing forward, right? So when we serve short balls, for side spin balls, everyone must direct our force more towards the side. Everyone, look at this ball I served. Why didn't this ball go out of bounds? 1, 2. Everyone look, where is my line of force directed? Used towards the side, right? Not everyone look with the same force. If I go forward, the ball is long. If I go to the side, the ball is short, right? Look, when I serve this, left side spin, it's the same. If all my force goes forward, the ball goes long. Then if my force all goes to the side, right? I just use my belly to block it. My force goes to the side. This ball is short, see? Sideways makes it short. What if I go forward? Forward makes it long, sideways makes it short. See, friends? So when everyone applies force, everyone should also learn what? The direction of their hands. Force application, right? So, to summarize, when we need to serve a short ball, the waist and abdomen exert force by contracting the abdomen. Our hand uses fast, early braking. Early braking to apply force. Next, the direction of the hand can be more sideways. Then you can serve this ball both low and short. And with spin, everyone look. 1, 2. Right? Short and with spin. Right? Let's do another one. Right? 1, 2. Short and with spin. Left side spin 2. Contract the abdomen. And then, for this application of force, early braking towards the side. Short and with spin. Then the long ball. Exert force by pushing the abdomen. Force by pushing the abdomen. Our hand has more of a forward pushing force, meaning late braking, late stopping. Next, our force application direction can be more forward. Good. Now I'll serve a long one for him. 1, 2. Right? I have a deliberate forward pushing of the abdomen. Deliberately and actively pushing the abdomen this forward. Ball goes long. My braking is late, see? My braking is late. Direction is forward. Then this ball can be served long. So, you see, our control over long and short balls really isn't as simple as everyone thinks. If I do it lighter, isn't it a short one? If I use some force, isn't it a long one? We also have to consider spin, deception, and other factors. As long as you achieve what the host just said, waist and abdomen force, direction of finger and hand force, plus the timing of braking, then your long and short balls can truly be long or short.